Yo, what is up, Knights? Aegis Rick here, bringing you the update for March 22nd, named Act 2, Black Aria Climax. Basically, it's just part 2 of our previous update that introduced the Shadow Dancer, and now, only a few weeks later, we have the second awakenings for all of the thieves. Needless to say, if you ever planned on making any thief class, now's about as good a time as you're going to ever get, so don't dawdle. But without further ado, let's discuss just what's in this update. Alright, well, since I brought it up, yes, we got the Thief Second Awakenings, which basically means we're going to be pampering these guys for a little while with buffs and dailies with the Visitor from Twilight event. Check it out here. Any thief you play shares this screen. We got one free Chronicle box for Thief, which is awesome, of course. We see here that we have clear tickets for First and Second Awakenings for Thief and a Feat clear ticket. It's advised that you clear the Awakening only once for one of your thieves, and just give the clear ticket to any of your other thieves to chain them all instantly into their awakenings. There are also dailies I suggest doing, which involve you clearing optimal level dungeons and using your second awakening to get interdimensional frags. Make sure you do this every day for at least one of your thieves to capitalize on the freebies. There are other perks to being a thief during the event period. Thieves also get more EXP for grouping up with other thieves, and they even get a rental weapon during the event period. So again, take this opportunity to level a thief if you've ever wanted one. Because the rest of this video will be focusing on the various events that this update brought, let's briefly discuss some cash shop changes. As per tradition for any newly released Second Awakenings, we get petite pets for all of the new classes, and I gotta say, I wasn't sold on the cuteness factor this time. I mean, that didn't stop me from getting a few or anything, but they're just alright. Anyway, there are also a couple extra pages of avatars for thieves as well, bringing with it 4 new costumes each with 4 recolors as well. Give them all a look here in the normal avatar tab. The last cash shop chain comes from the lost treasure items. Today we've got a never before seen item, which is a +11 and +12 reinforcement box. Let me explain. The boxes themselves sell to the NPC for 15 and 30 million gold for the +11 and +12 reinforcement boxes respectively. Once you open them, they lose their gold value, and instead you are given a tradable reinforcement ticket that can range from 10% to 90% success chance regardless of what the reinforcement is at currently. If it fails, the item is unchanged, so there is no risk involved. Of course, if you get either of these boxes, it's up to you whether or not you value the raw gold or the chance at a high success chance ticket more. Looking at the auction hall prices currently, it's clear that they're priced all over the place, with the 90% scroll looking like 250 million in market value. Holy shit. Anyway guys, good luck with all of that. And now on to some things that don't require luck, but instead, just a lot of diligence. We've got 3 new events added to the game, and all of them are pretty serious, so let's begin. The first event is a simple one to explain, called Rise Adventurers, basically giving you free resurrections for almost every region in the game, including Otherverse and Ancients. In fact, the only place of note where it does not work was in Requiems and during TOD. Just remember, if there is a limit, like in OV, that still applies even if you aren't using any tokens for it. DFO's Flowing with Milk and Honey is back yet again, except with a twist this time: double the prizes. After you accept the reward for Jerry's Jar the first time, the bar will reset back to 0, allowing you to get each pot 2 times a day. There are also 2 grand prize rewards for 100 and 200 hours in-game that give you a Chronicle Transcendent Stone and your choice of a Reinforcement or Amplification Protection ticket. Not too shabby, albeit a little annoying that your screen is gonna get spammed twice as often now. The next event is a collectathon with a Farmville-like twist. I think you'll agree with that assessment once you see what I'm talking about. Of course, this is the DFO Zombie Crisis event, Under Control. In optimal level dungeons and mail daily, we get research material items. Those items are used in the Zombie Lab, an event map that is located in Syria's room. And here's where the Farmville comes in. You can use your research materials as points to buy new zombies, expand your lab for more zombies, and level up each zombie as well. Leveling up a zombie will grant your character a random buff that lasts for a single dungeon, so it's not that significant. If you're really trying to min-max, you can wait for an EXP increase buff, but all that's secondary to the true prizes of the event found up here. Using the research material in any manner will net you prizes such as demon invites, level up tickets, tickets, and interdimensional frags. Halfway through, you can get a zombie pet, and the grand prize is a petite Delazy pet, which is damn cute, man. His stats are also not half bad for all shadow damage dealing classes. The last event is probably one of the strongest and unique in terms of utility that we've gotten thus far, which is why I wanted to talk about it last. You probably looked at the start of this video and were dying to figure out just what the hell hacks I was trying to pull. Introducing the Overpower Balance event. Each class gets 2 skills of which have massive AoE coverage. One that is common amongst all of the subclasses, and then one specifically for your subclass. Hence my enormous Ancient Deer and Disarm. You can see just which skills are affected on the official event page, though to do that you're going to have to visit one of the dankest websites I've seen in a while. Lastly, every class also has something called a trap skill, which inflicts maximum damage if it succeeds. I'm talking 100 million damage, just like that. It occurs at a very small chance when using the skill, but when it works, it's grand. This event seems to work in all dungeons that I've tried thus far that weren't ancients, so make sure you capitalize on things like OV and the Tower of Despair. Lastly, you get rewards for using these OP skills and clearing optimal level dungeons. The prizes include all 3 portable reinforcers and a grand prize of 200 interdimensional fragments. You can't miss many days to get it, but damn, that is something not easily passed up. It's somewhat of a shame actually that near all of the plethora of events that we've gotten in DFOG thus far have generally been collectathons, or just very generic buffs. So I'll just say that I felt this one was a very nice and welcome change of pace. Prizes are always nice and welcome, but heck, if you can surprise me by making my leveling and dungeon clears that much more convenient, well, that ain't half bad either. And speaking of surprises, try using your first awakening for a dank one. But anyway guys, that's all I got for this update. Thanks for watching, hope this recap has helped you, and I will catch you knights later. Deadass. What?